Good evening, everyone. Just so everybody knows, Kate is on her way home, having some difficulties, having her own dumpster fire here. She's out on the road, so she's on her way home. Should be there in a few minutes. We have William Gloryhole here with us to talk about Cyrax's new extended family, apparently. What do you
Hey, how
got,
you doing,
William?
everyone? Yeah, I don't know how much everybody knows. So I guess we'll just briefly discuss from the beginning. Cyrax has a new girlfriend. Um, I don't
And
want to
what's the
get too
girlfriend's
much in.
name?
Her name is Trisha.
Okay.
I don't know if it's relevant or not. She's a transgender. I figured just get that off the top right there. It's not something that I don't know. It's something I want to focus on really. I think the more important part of the family is that the mom is I think she's had 8 kids. Her name is Elizabeth. I believe 6 of them have been taken away from her by the state at some
Oh,
point
geez.
during their lives. Yeah. So the only 2 kids she has um, raised from the beginning are Trisha and her twin brother Tyler. They both have some pretty severe medical issues. Uh, let me preface this all by this is information that I'm speaking on is stuff that's directly from the mom. This isn't something I'm guessing at. These are the mom's words off her own Facebook page. Um, we I had done a video. We were looking into Cyrax's Facebook histories, and we all know that he likes to chat up 14 and 13-year-old kids on Facebook,
Right.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I came across a profile that looked like a pretty young girl. I had done a video on it about a week and a half ago, and after gathering some information out the Facebook site, it was very apparent to me and to everybody else that saw the pictures that it was a what they call a femboy, a boy that dresses up as a girl. At least that's what we thought. From that point, we identified her, got her real name, had a pretty good extensive history on this person, and we had done that because we wanted to, see where this was going on a Cyrax side. Well, a week and a half later, he says, "I have a new girlfriend," and then I don't know if he inadvertently doxed her or what the issue was with Cyrax, other than just himself being stupid. He decides to say her name Trish, and that lit up everyone's bells. It's like, oh my god, that's the girl we just did research on.
Now, this is the same girl that recently said that she was going to slit Kate's throat, right?
Right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Just want to make sure it's the same one.
yeah, no, definitely same girl. So she's a little defensive.
Yeah. How old is Trisha?
She is 23. Cyrax keeps claiming she's 27, but she's not. She was born in '98 in April. Um, so her medical stuff is kind of comes into play here. Um, her twin brother has schizophrenia and autism. It's a great combination.
Yeah, really.
Research that I've done indicates that in the with twins, pretty much they're both going to have varying degrees of these issues. Um, she was also born with uh, a rare disease. I can't, for the life of me, I don't have that information up in front of me. Yeah, I do. It's called cluckle extrophy, and I
What is that?
did a quick brief blurb on one of my videos. What it is the abdominal organs are on the outside.
Really?
Yeah,
It's unusual.
it's pretty bad. So Trisha's had a horrible, pretty much horrible life. She's had well over 100 surgeries, 20 something plus doctors in her life. So I didn't want to make it about that she was a transgender. I'd always try to kind of keep that in the background, but it all came out quicker than Cyrax could say, "I got a new woman."
Yeah.
So during that course of that research, we stumbled onto Mom, got her story. Most of her kids have mental disabilities and learning disabilities. She has a history of drugs and other issues on her own plate.
Yeah, I'm just going to ask, was all these disabilities and everything with all the children, is that because of the drug history, or
That I don't
does it
know.
go deeper than that, or?
Yeah, I wish I knew.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor by any means, but if I were to guess, I would say a lot of genetics have to be in play here. But like I
Yeah,
said, I
that's what
could
it
be
sounds
wrong.
like.
Yeah. So Mom's had 6 kids out of 8 in homes. So one kid who wants nothing to do with her. He seems to be the smart one. He lives in Georgia, I believe. A couple of them live in Georgia. I got some videos here. Let me show you a quick video of Mom here. She's pretty cringy. Most of the stuff that she's an oversharer on Facebook, and she goes into some pretty horrible details about how her kids are horrible, and she wished she could just pick up and move to Florida and just leave everyone behind. And at this point in her life, when she means everyone, she means Trish and Tyler, the 2 twins. It's pretty much the only 2 she has custody of left. Try not to bring it down too much here.
Let's see.
This is where she's showing off her singing talent, which must have attracted Cyraxx to her.
I messed up better. I should know. So don't you come around here and tell me I told you so.
That's the extent of her vocal capabilities there.
That's some great talent right there.
Yeah, I don't want to murder, kill their appetite. Let me find out. I've got some notes on this video here. Hold on, I'm gonna get to some time frames. They're pretty interesting. If I'm going too fast, just yell. I have a tendency to rip through stuff here.
You're good.
All right, so 7. I don't have the time for how we go. All right.
Smile, everybody.
So
it's life. Be happy.
Say it again?
This is Trisha?
Yeah, this is Trisha, the mom.
Oh, the mom. So it's not the girl. I thought the girlfriend's name was Trisha.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. You're right. I'm sorry. Got my names messed up. No, this is Mom.
I am. So, boys, if you want to hear your mother and want to know your mother, she's right here. So what are you guys going to do? You guys talk all this nonsense about knowing me, but you don't know me, do you? Because your mama don't play. So, let's play some more games until you want to come home. Because you know what? What you guys did to me was unacceptable.
She pretty much blames her sons for not wanting to get to know her now at this point, once they're adults.
Become a figment of your imagination, boys. You just didn't see me, so I had to see myself first. And when I saw myself, I realized I didn't like what I saw. Because at the end of the day, I am sick. And I have fought very hard to come back from the gut that people have dropped me in. And you know what? I have earned your trust. What you guys have done to me Whoa. Let's see, Robert slamming me up against the wall, putting his hands on me because he's upset because Nicole broke his heart. It's not my fault that Nicole couldn't see you. Maybe if you stop being so stubborn and being so hard-headed and be the boy that I know, the man that I know, then maybe Nicole could love you again. Because she doesn't even know you. Rob, I know you. You're my son. I know you. I'm your best friend. And you're mine. But I'm still your mother first and foremost. So you know what? You need to apologize to me for putting your hands on me and actually mean it. Because you don't mean it. You don't. You say things like, I'm sorry, and then the next breath tell me you're starting to hate me. You tell me you're sorry, and then you call me a name that you shouldn't call me. You tell me you're sorry, and you slam me up against the wall. So no, do not get to do that to your mother. You owe me an apology. A real one. Now.
That's pretty much the brunt of that video.
Seems to be a lot of confusion in the chat. This is the mother.
Yeah, this is the mother. I apologize for jumping ahead there.
Michael Bowman, thank you for the $5. Hurricane Relief Fund.
I don't know what video. And here's a. Can I drop here? I'm pulling up a video now of the daughter, and it's the one that's on my page probably, but you know, I don't have a good video of her handy. Let me drop this video here. This is off her Facebook page. This would be the daughter this time.
Hey guys, it's Phoenix Girl here. I will be making a video later on today.
Now, who's this?
I'll check
This
my
is
other
Trisha.
videos, see how many likes.
This is
I got.
Cyrax's girlfriend.
No, I'd probably like 2 or 1, or probably 0. But I don't care because I'll do it for you guys, and I love you guys. And my sister's watching. Love you too, sis. So yeah, I'm gonna do a video, and I'm gonna look at the other video, leave a comment on the other video I made yesterday, and tell me, do you want me to play Kingdom Hearts, or The Evil Within, or Spider-Man? So, and I am the real Phoenix Girl, because I will write my story. I will draw my life sometime. I'll tell you guys more about my life, and you will see that I am the real Phoenix Girl. So, yeah, so, guys, bye, guys.
A lot of people are saying she looks younger than a lot younger than 23.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what drew my attention when I saw her on Facebook initially. It's like, Jesus, she looks like she's 12.
Yeah.
I believe this video was shot when she was 2019, so 3 years ago. So she would have just been 20. She's exceptionally tiny, and I believe that has to do with her birth defect.
Yep, I accidentally kicked him. She'll be back in a second. This is what happens when Kate's not here. She's almost home, so she'll be here any minute. We'll be right back. I'm sorry about that.
I thought I did something. I'm like, what did I do?
No. I was trying to remove one of the extra windows, and I accidentally booted you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, so she's exceptionally tiny. So I'm assuming that with the birth defects and the kidney issues that she's had some growth issues where she hasn't grown to the size that she probably would have been. I know her twin brother is like 6'8" or 6'9" or some crazy height. He's a fairly large guy.
Bobby is her brother?
Tyler.
Oh.
Bobby is the other brother, but Tyler is her twin brother.
And all these brothers and sisters, they all have their own issues, defects and stuff like that?
Yeah, Tyler is severely disabled. I believe he's in a group home or a shared living quarters. I don't think he's living with mom at this point. I think I saw pictures of his Facebook page where he's on a group home situation.
I still see people saying they're confused. He or she. That's a biological male, but it's a transgender female. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she was born male. So on the subject of that goes in mom's Facebook page. I don't have the video handy right now, but there's a 156 comment kind of family argument going on her Facebook page between her son's wife and the mom. And in there are comments about you turned your son into a girl because you wanted a baby girl.
Angel for Animals. Nobody's bashing trans people. We're not bashing anybody. Hello, Harry.
Hello, Vanilla Pet. Hello, William Gloryhole.
Hey, how you doing?
Talking about Cyrax's future extended family. How much do you know about these people, Harry?
The family tree goes to the right only. While William's doing that, is Marvel Girl. Are you still in chat, Marvel Girl? Hey, Glenn Stomach. Hey, Ed.
I saw Marvel Girl a little while ago.
Yeah. Marvel Girl, can you just drop something real quick if you're still in chat, please? Marvel Girl, where you at, Marvel Girl? Anyway, hopefully she's still in chat. I want to give a little shout out to sure, yes, she is. All right, cool. I'm gonna give a shout out to Marvel Girl, Schrodinger's Cat, OPT. I'm sorry, Natalie Chick Lawyer, and Artie's Corporate Fiction. They lost a huge part of their extended family this morning. OPT Lawyer passed away due to cancer. He's been fighting that for quite a while, and unfortunately, he's in a better place now. He's not hurting anymore, and I know it's a big loss for them and their family. I've got to watch OPT a few times and never got to talk to him on a panel. The guy was a wealth of knowledge, and it left a huge hole in their community now. And I just want to extend out our thoughts to you and your side of the house. So sorry about that, guys, and fuck cancer. So anyway,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I hate hearing that.
Yeah, he was a good guy, a real good guy. So
yeah,
from what I understand, thanks, Steven. Just because the best YouTuber is here. Marvel is one of the best YouTubers. She's does not get nearly enough credit. And also, Road Pirate Films was part of his community. Also, I didn't realize you were in the house. Also, thanks for joining us. That's a huge kind of fanboying over here with all you guys in the house. Exactly. Everyone fuck cancer. I know. I don't know much about the family. I just what we've seen this week here going up. And like I said, the family tree goes to the right only. I seen that picture, that video Robert posted while he was at work. He definitely is not mincing material by any means. It doesn't seem.
No.
Now, does he have any? He mentioned his criminal past that he got out of all kinds of stuff. Do you know anything about that?
No, unfortunately, I tried digging into his criminal history through the website, and
who are we talking about now?
Robert.
Robert Douglas.
Yeah, that would be Trisha's brother.
Oh, okay,
yes.
Right.
Yeah, the guy who threatened to kill everybody and wants everyone dead, and he was working doing security.
Now,
and just as a reminder, that little girl we saw like just a couple of minutes ago was the one that was going to slit Kate's throat. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Trisha's a little angry also.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining, Ryan. We are a dysfunctional little corner of the world over here, but thanks for joining us.
Now, I'm not sure if they're full brother and sister between Robert and Trish, or if they're halves, because I think Mom has had multiple kids with multiple different people. I don't know who's adopted who or what, but Trisha's got a last name that's different than Robert's, and then the mom's got a different last name from all three of them.
I kind of want to address. I'm sorry to interrupt you, William. I wanted to address Bob's. I want to kind of address this here because we actually went through this not too long ago regarding Furry Potato, which we'll have more about her later. Whichever pronoun someone chooses to use, more power to them. If you don't use the pronoun they choose to be, they then can throw it back in your face, and you're now letting them direct the conversation where they wanted to go, saying you're a bigot, you're a hypocritical, you're a racist, or whatever it is. I don't care who it is. If they want to be called him, her, whatever, more power to them. Furry Potato, I refer to Furry as a her. That's that's the chosen pronoun she wants to be. And by using that pronoun, it takes the fight out of them. They can't say that you're misogynist, that you're a racist, that anything about it. So, if Trish wants to be addressed as a her or a female, more power to her. So, anyway.
Yeah, we talked about it in the beginning, and we really were not making an issue about it at all. Just people in the chat, myself, were just confused. I want to be absolutely sure that I was referring to her properly, because I wasn't sure if it was a man or woman or which way it was. So.
No, absolutely, and there's nothing wrong. I mean, like I said, especially for show purposes, we definitely want to make sure we answer those questions for people.
Right.
So just as we address someone as the pronoun they choose to use, I'm not going to disrespect them and not do that. So that's just my 2 cents.
So what is the source of Cyrax's new girlfriend's anger towards Kate and wanting to do bodily harm to Kate? Where'd that stem from?
Well, I'm probably partially to blame for that. Cyraxx did not like me going public with as much information as I had on her. When he mentioned her name Trish, I was literally bombarded with people saying, "Is this the girl? I found this girl. This must be her." And they were right. And it was going to be a feeding frenzy on Trish. So I put together my video with try to make it as factual as I could. I mean, I was not slamming her in any fashion.
This Trish person lives fairly close to Kate, right? Or in a neighboring town or something? Yeah, because that's where Kate kept putting out the posters.
Correct.
Glenn Stomach asked a good question here, William. Where did Cyraxx find Trish? I mean, he claims to have known her for 4 years, but it seems she's relatively new into his little dysfunctional scab world.
Yeah, so we traced back some Facebook likes on some of his music back when he was Shadow, whatever, Face Slinger, or whatever his name was back then. But it was a couple years ago, so she was liking his music back then. It was a Facebook thing.
Okay. So they didn't go to school together.
No, definitely not.
They don't know each other in 3D world, as far as we know.
Correct. And I doubt she was ever able to travel because she's been having surgeries continuously. I want to go back a little bit.
Has she actually seen Cyraxx?
Yeah, I don't know if the webcam works. That's a good question.
This is probably the best picture of an existence right here.
Yeah. That's the nicest picture you're probably going to ever get of him.
Yeah, right.
We have more.
Yeah. Back onto the transgender side of it thing, though. So on her Facebook, she's had some relatives make some pretty horrible accusations that her mom chose to make.
Oh, I did hear some about that.
Yeah, to make him. I'm saying him as that's what he was born as, a girl, because she was missing a daughter that she had lost in one of the.
Right, at a very young age, right?
Yeah. After doing some more digging, and after I put out the initial video with her information, I did find out that mom had said she had this rare disorder where the organs are born on the outside. So along with that comes a possibility that there's genital not disformation, but ambiguity with them. So she
Are you
may
saying
have,
like a hermaphrodite or something, or
no, because that's both of them. This would be, they're just not, it's not a clear definition.
okay?
So internally she has female parts. Externally, it's not clear what happened, and that is common with this disease. I can copy and paste this into the chat if I can.
So did she have reassignment surgery? Do we know?
Now, yeah. So Cyraxx claims she had it when she was very little. Mom says she had it in 2016, which is right when she turned 18. Because that's, I don't think there's a doctor that's going to do a reassignment surgery on an infant or even a young kid.
Nasty Nathaniel, that's a rabbit hole that you might not want to go down.
Yeah. Just go into YouTube and type in Cyraxx, and you'll find stuff. Here, watch your language. We have the Karens here, police in the chat. That's okay. We like Karens. Yeah, it's funny because when you do put Cyraxx into YouTube, there are literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of channels out there that dedicate nothing but to him.
Yeah, no, it's pretty horrifying once you can find just looking for his name.
Oh, it is.
So
go ahead. I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
I posted in a private chat what she's been diagnosed with. If anybody really wants to look it up, it's a short read.
Cloacal extrophy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post that in general because that's a big word.
Yeah, that's what
that is.
Yeah, I could.
Especially for our audience.
Cloacal extrophy is a condition where some internal organs that are normally in the lower abdomen are exposed externally. In addition, some of these organs may not have developed correctly, and the lower parts of the reproductive, urinary, and intestinal tracts may not be completely formed.
Right. So that's why she's on a catheter. She's got a bladder problem. The bladder is too small. She just had that enlarged, I believe, this year, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, obviously, this girl's been through a rough childhood growing up, and to get sucked in by someone like Cyraxx is disturbing and scary in many, many of ways.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So that's how we got to this. How everyone started hating on Kate. I think Kate got lumped in because of me, but Kate. That's fine. That's how it goes. But
I'll tell you this right now, William. Kate gives us 0 fucks.
Oh, exactly, and that's what I love about her.
Yeah.
All right. To address Angel for Animals, nobody should be getting timed out unless they break one of Kate's 3 rules. There's only 3 rules. Otherwise, nobody should be getting timed out.
Yeah, who got timed out? Let us know, because we're pretty strict of who our mods are, and I've not seen anyone get timed out.
Sometimes Google does that too, so it might not be our mods.
Yeah, but I don't know. I know this is set to adults only, and yet the Google moderator thing does come in effect every once in a while when certain words are dropped. But I don't see anyone timed out. I'm going back a good 4 minutes or so. But let us know if you see someone getting timed out. Please let us know. You know, I was talking to someone last week, and it might have been or a couple weeks ago when we did a Cyrax stream, and my assertion is the only reason Cyrax has not jumped the shark and actually hurt a child yet is because he's not been exposed to one other than Blind Billy. I think if he had the opportunity, he would very easily be a full-blown pedophile.
Oh, for sure.
100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just him being immobile is the only thing saving him.
Now, did he shut down Shadow Nexus today? I couldn't find that earlier. I know he gave his going away speech for like the 1000th time on the Truman Show.
He shut it down that same day.
Did okay.
So he's been offline since Monday, I believe.
I think Tuesday.
Tuesday, maybe.
Yeah, Tuesday, yeah. What's funny about him is he gets close to 1,000 subs and he kills his channels every time.
It was like 780, 790. He's like, oh, yeah, I can't make that.
Yeah. Do you know? I mean, I follow your channel quite a bit, William. Do you know when people when did Cyrax come on the scene and people really started following him?
You know, I am actually new to this whole scene, so I don't have that kind of history. I believe he's been around for at least 5 or 6 years, from what I understand, from what people have told me.
Shit. Wow. Hey, Taco.
There's
The
Kate.
mothership has landed.
Let's hope her Wi-Fi is good.
Get ready for the cricket phone.
Hello,
Hello,
Kate.
Cunt Nugget Kate. You're muted. Can't hear you.
Oh
Kate.
no.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen on YouTube and even Kiwi Farms, he does go back a while.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I got in an argument early today. Pat heard part of this argument, and I'm not going to mention the person's name, but about his mental acuity and whether he's damaged or just disconnected from reality. I think he's just disconnected from reality. I mean, the kid's got a huge vocabulary for someone. Yes, we are twins, Michael. You have no idea. I think he's just disconnected from reality. I just think he's been that kid that unfortunately was picked on in school, shoved in lockers.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
I don't think he's got a mental issue other than just being probably
Socially
homeschooled.
inept.
Yeah, socially inept, probably homeschooled a lot, probably after getting beat up so much, stopped going to school. Then after the blind Billy thing, he just kind of when he couldn't graduate. I love his story that he couldn't graduate because the principal was racist.
Right.
Well,
That was
no, and because he was too ugly to graduate high school. Remember?
Oh yeah, he was too ugly.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at our picture.
Hey, you sound
That's
perfect,
not
by
nice.
the way.
Boy, thank you. I am borrowing my son's mic. It's the least he could do after I was stuck in a parking lot for Dungeons & Dragons for 2 hours.
So, in other words, at Costco doing heroin. That's okay. Was Pat's 93 Civic there?
Whoa, I am seeing Angels for Animals in the chat saying there is trans bashing going on. What the fuck, guys?
No such
Not
thing.
us. They're saying it's happening in chat.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't seen it. I mean,
I haven't seen it either.
I mean, chat's flying, but I mean, I haven't seen anything anybody bad by any mean. I think the worst thing I said was that he was ugly, which I kind of stand by that.
Oh, Cyrax?
But, yeah.
Yeah. So how far have we gotten into the girlfriend's fascinating clan?
We pretty much
we covered quite a bit of it.
Yeah, so I just got to the part where I think how you got involved is I actually made contact with the dad through email and said, "Hey, your daughter is hanging out with this guy, Chance Wilkins. Here's some information. Here's a couple police reports." And he didn't like me contacting him at all. How the hell do you know who I am? And where'd you get my daughter? How do you know my daughter? And so I explained to him again, I don't know your daughter. I'm part of a watch group that watches this kid. Chance.
We're trolls. I just want to make something abundantly clear, Robert, you fucking psycho. Well, two things really. Number one, like as we get into the videos that Robert has made where he is not a fan of myself, nor is he a fan of Mr. Gloryhole here. Number one, I have never threatened Robert's sister or mother. I've had no interaction with them whatsoever. I've made no videos about them. Number two, Robert, you are now my chew toy. Just so that we are clear. Like, I think you are fascinating, Robert, and I'm going to have fun with you. This is going to be a good time.
And I will officially tell you that that's not a place you want to be, Robert. Michael, thank you again for Kate's rebuild fund. Yes, as we mentioned last week, Kate was struck by the hurricanes, and she lost a lawn chair. So
I did.
Please give till it hurts.
Yeah, Kate does attract freaks.
Yeah. No, these are my people. Thank you.
And I'd appreciate that if you wouldn't talk about Pat and I like that while we're here.
Yeah.
We have feelings too.
Have you played the videos of Robert? You know what he's saying, because this guy is just fascinating.
No, I saved them for you.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. No, Robert is probably gonna end. Probably gonna end us all. Honestly, Mr. Gloryhole is as good as deceased, and I think this is gonna be the end of the Masshole report. Check this kid out, guys. Check him out. I'm sorry, I just busted up in here. I was like, I'm half an hour late. Play these videos, bitch.
No, go for it.
Yeah.
Do you got the videos? Or you need me to throw them on there?
Can you throw them on there? Because I literally I made it home like a hurricane.
No problem.
It was really rough. Yeah, Robert is and Robert's not that far from me. He's probably like an hour hour and a half away from where I live. He's quite pleased with himself that he knows my name, which is really silly because everybody does. But this is what Robert's doing with his life. It's good. It's good. Yeah, there's Robert.
Yeah.
Now,
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
I have a message for these 3 individuals in this conflict. For Cyraxx, as long as you date my sister, I'll be someone in your corner. I don't know if you're innocent. I don't know if you're guilty. And all this. I don't know what happened that created this conflict. It's not my business to know. I just don't want my sister to be a casualty in this conflict. She's been hurt enough and she's suffered enough. More than most. All I know is if she ends up as a casualty, and that's between you and William Gloryhole and basically mass hole reports.
Thank you.
All 3 of you will suffer beyond imagining.
Oh my
Now,
God.
for mass hole reports, Mrs. Kate Peters, you made a threat upon my sister. I'm making an equal part of threat. I know your friends, your family, your loved ones. I know your assets. I know your social security number. I know everything about you. I know your loved ones, your friends. I know everything you care about and everything that you do not. I know what is your favorite type of clothes, what's your favorite color. I know everything about you.
Everything.
And I know every way how to hurt you.
Every way.
I don't mind going to prison. Stay away from my sister. That is your only warning. Anything happens to my sister, and you will suffer. And your family will suffer. Now, for William Gloryhole.
Oh, your turn.
I don't know exactly who you are yet, but I'm closing in on you. As we speak, I have friends in high places doing what I need to do, tracking you down. I already know that you were once a friend of Chance. I already know that you knew him very well.
Is this accurate?
Or were an issue part of him, or you have beef with him. I know that you're a guy. And I know you're generally in that area. And it won't take long before I know everything about you. Stay away from my family, or I will hurt you in ways you can possibly imagine. Ta-ta now. Send my message.
This fucking guy. I want to know,
So-
like, I want to get him on a panel and ask him, like, what is my favorite color? I'm just scared, like, you know, what are my favorite type of clothes to wear? Do I have any family, friends, and loved ones? Because I'm pretty sure that nobody likes me, according to Cyraxx. Just there's so many questions here, and I like how, you know, he is hot on the trail of William Gloryhole. He knows that you're a guy.
I know.
So that's pretty good.
Great detective work.
Yeah, that's good.
He knows that you're either friends with Chance or you have a problem with him, maybe, or like you know him of him.
He's like the New York Medium, whatever that girl, Madam Medium.
Right. He's just cold reading it out. He's like, "Am I getting close?"
Right.
Again, though, like, you know, he's like, "You made a threat against my sister." No, I didn't. And he's like, "Let me make an equal threat against you." And then goes into this vicious diatribe about how I'm going to suffer more than I've ever suffered before, and my entire bloodline is going to burn. Like, totally disproportionate to anything that you would ever glean that I've done on the internet. I've never done anything like that to anyone. Like this guy. And I think it bears mentioning that if you guys notice where he is when he's making these videos, he is in the break room or office of Alliance Security. Wearing his security uniform. So he is on the clock on a shift working as a security guard, making violent death threats against strangers on the internet because some pedophile from Akron, Ohio told him that we are bad people that are going to hurt his sister.
And I think we should point out to Robert, we know the third toughest guy in Southie, and Doofy will not put up with your shit.
We do.
No,
We
we
do.
won't.
Yeah.
Beat the brakes off him.
Listen, Robert, we run the masshole mafia, you fuck.
You know what's funny is I can definitely picture Robert having a basement full of skins like hanging on the wall.
Oh, 100%.
What's with the lie? What's with the eyes? It's all a lie. Kate doesn't have assets. I don't.
Yeah.
I will take everything you have. Well, you're taking a lot of nothing, Robert. So joke's on you. Like,
Don't touch her Costco heroin. That'll be fucked up.
yeah, that's all I have. I have a 1999 Honda Accord with roll-down windows that I stole from Pat. I got a fat sack of Costco roof heroin. That's all I have to my name. Try to take it.
I'm about to say she'll fight you. She will claw your eyes out with her scraggly fingernails. It won't be pretty.
Tomorrow he's going to do a TikTok video and be like, I just found out that you're addicted to heroin.
Yeah.
Someone was asking Kate, where were those videos posted at? Were they TikTok or was that YouTube?
They're on TikTok. They're on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah. So, to make this even creepier, he is yelling out these death threats on a platform where it's mostly 13-year-old girls and furries.
Kate, what's your favorite Hot Pocket flavor? Asking for Rob.
The chicken, broccoli, and cheddar. Thanks for asking.
That one is a good one. Yeah. Bruce Gordon, help Kate rebuild life and home.
I'm gonna need actually, if you guys, listen, if you can find it in your hearts and your deep pockets to donate, I am going to need a security detail to counter the Alliance security because they're hiring some of the most rife psychopaths you've ever seen in your life. Yeah.
And just for those that don't realize that Kate got hit by a ball hurricane, it was destructive as hell.
It was.
Yeah.
Can we watch another Robert video? Do you get another one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I can watch these all day.
I could. I have watched them all day.
Taco with the win.
Yeah, I want to read that one out. Actually, thank you, Taco. Robert is thoroughly checking every glory hole with his mouth to find William. So far, nothing but ranch dressing dispensers according to him.
Oh my God.
I'm so proud of Taco.
You see, there's a part of me, when somebody threatens my family or hurts people I love, a switch in my brain just turns off. I am a monster. Let me tell you how much of a monster I am.
I'm scared.
I don't need just to hurt you. I am so sick in the head. I'm not a pedophiliac. Not at all. But I'm so sick in the head that I would find your children's names and I would give them to every pedophiliac in the goddamn country.
So you know them.
I would put a target on your loved one's back from the scum of the earth. If you don't believe me, Miss Kate Peters, about my intentions and what I am pointing out to you is I will gladly, the next time you threaten my sister, I will gladly put your address out in the world for the entire world. I will make sure the worst of the worst finds you and your children.
Yeah.
That's right. Your children as well. I will come after everyone you love. And you will be begging for a quick death. Stay away from my sister. Don't pick any more fights. Walk away now while you can still breathe. William Gloryhole, same with you. Walk away now while you still can breathe. 'Cause I swear, I'm closing in. I'm gonna have your address. I'm gonna have your family. You see, if you have anyone you care about, I don't need to hurt you. I'll just give your address to the loved ones you care about, to the people who want to hurt you. I'll set it off like a wildfire. And sit back while your whole world burns, eating a bag of popcorn, smiling, knowing that your pain and suffering is because of me. Stay away from my family.
We get this guy on panel.
I mean,
love to.
I would be willing to get him on a panel. I think that he's a really charming and alluring young man.
Well spoken.
He's a really nice guy. Yeah, really
Well spoken.
not insane at all.
No.
Yeah.
Very well
Somebody,
balanced.
hold on. Somebody is. So we have somebody here to defend him a little bit. I just wanted to. It was a fair point. Hold on, I gotta find it.
Thank you for all the new members tonight. We got a shit ton of new members tonight.
Hey, thanks for joining us, guys.
And while Kate's pulling that up, by the way, we hit 18,000 subs this week. Great job, Kate.
Congratulations.
Right. So yeah. So to be fair, if someone comes after my family, I'm going to protect them. Differences. I'm not a creepy bitch. That's a huge difference right there. And like again, nobody has threatened this man's sister. Like the only threat to his sister is the fact that she is in a relationship online with Cyraxx, which means she's going to be exposed to some very disturbing sexual videos. And at some point he may come out this way and strangle her, because that's generally what he does to girlfriends. So if anything, he should be channeling this rage towards the actual threat to his sister. But I mean, this guy is a psychopath. So I think he is the next Cyraxx. I'm calling it now.
If he's not there already.
Well, I mean, listen, Cyraxx wasn't Cyraxx until, people on the internet found Cyraxx. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree. He's definitely going to be a new toy to play with.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, the more that he's like, don't pick a fight with me, the more I'm like, I think I want to pick a fight with you. And you know what? I am sick of these miscreants reverting immediately to threatening my children. If you threaten my children, like, this guy's lucky I haven't already pulled up on him. But like, unlike, I actually don't want to go to jail or prison. I'm too old for that. Otherwise, I would have already like been at his house and beat the brakes off of him just for talking like that. But I'm an adult. I can't do that.
I don't think a lot of people don't realize that Kate's nearly 6 foot tall.
Yeah, I'm a big bitch. I just want to throw that out there.
she's a big bitch. That's one way of putting it. And she's a very well built big bitch. So that'd be a fight I'd watch, and my money would be on Kate.
She's all fit now too, so
Yes.
and this guy's got a nice mental history too. His mom had talked about how he I think he got taken away from her when she was 5.
That's sad though.
And we don't know why they got taken away either. I can't get any information out of the Massachusetts government websites.
Oh no. None of that is public record.
And
Yeah,
it shouldn't be.
Yeah, no, right, but some states let that stuff slide.
Yeah,
I know he was institutionalized. He's been in a couple of different mental hospitals.
Yeah, I mean, I know he talks. He's an oversharer with that sort of stuff.
Yeah. It seems to be a common thread.
They're not working. It just didn't work out that well because this guy is like off his fucking rocker. Somebody asked what happened with the flyers. Yeah, so I did one neighborhood, just warning people about Cyraxx. I think that is what he is misconstruing as a threat to his sister. Apparently, they're afraid of flyers. Now, they weren't mentioned on the flyers. However, I can go back and I can make flyers with Robert's face instead. And I actually learned how to make QR codes. So in theory, I can make flyers where if you scan the QR code, it brings you to a compilation of Robert Douglas's greatest hits on the internet. And I am absolutely sure that his community would love to see what kind of person is living next to them. So like, Robert, let's play really. If you're afraid of flyers, like we can do this all day. No problem.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Now, I don't do TikTok. Does he have a lot of other TikTok videos like this also, or?
So he goes in 2 speeds on TikTok pretty much. Threatening me and William Gloryhole. The other thing that he's been doing, and again, this is on the job as a security guard. He spends his shifts doing this instead, is he goes into these epic incel rages. where he just talks about how much he hates women and how there are no good women left. And, he's very upset that women don't want to have sex with him. I can't imagine why they don't want to have sex with him. Like,
he's such a looker.
And not just that, I mean, he's got a lovely personality. And he's a learned man. He is a sensitive man. He is a kind man. He is totally rational and reasonable. Good head on his shoulders.
I think a panel with him and Chuck Stiegel could be fun.
Chuck would own him. Can we play another Robert video? I want another Robert video. There's just so many here. Thank you, Mr. Gloryhole.
Ooh, Mr. I like that. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing about fucking tacos joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, he does a lot of anime stuff too. Where he's really hooked on anime crap. No offense to anybody that likes anime.
I bet he jerks off to a ton of hentai. Maybe some
I would
lolly.
say, if I had to guess, his anime would be like underage anime.
Lolly, yeah. Allison, if you're willing to pass out flyers in Akron, please email me at info@massholereport.com. I may or may not have templates ready to go.
There is a fight going on in the internet world that my family has somehow got pulled into it. Now, between individuals, I'm not mentioning names, but each individual needs to understand something. Okay? Both opposing sides. The stories you read about, the fantasy stories you read about, the sci-fi stories you read about. Now, I'm doing this because I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to give you intelligence. I'm trying to save you a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. The stories you read about, like Harry Potter, Voldemort, the antagonists, the bad guys, like Palpatine, Voldemort, the fucking, let me think, Galbatorix, the bad guys that we write and learn to love to hate, right? The antagonists, the villains of the story. That's my family. That's my upbringing. Now, of course, there are the heroes of today. Cops, FBI, CIA. I'm just gonna put it out to you today. Some they succeed in stopping, some they never do. Some of them grow old and continue doing bad shit. Now, I've walked away from that because I want no part in it. But that is who I am from. Think of every historical bad person that has ever walked the earth, and you can date my lineage to the worst men and women that have ever walked planet Earth, who are known for torture, tyranny, oppression, slavery, death, and murder. I mean, my bloodline, are the bad guys. And although we are the black sheep of the family, let's put it this way, we still have our resources. Okay? The kind of resources people get away with. I mean, I could walk in a courtroom, blood on my hands, with a knife, and the whole damn witness is standing up and push in there and have everything need to put me away, and I'll walk away with a slap on my wrist, scot-free. That's who I come from. Please.
That was a very abrupt end.
Can you just imagine though, like being?
Kate, you clipped out, Kate. Kate, you still here?
I am. Hold on.
Is Robert outside? Blink twice if Robert's outside.
I don't know what happened there. Imagine being like in the building that he is supposed to be, providing security for. And this lunatic is just screaming into his cell phone about how if you walked into a courtroom with blood all over him, he would get off scot-free and he's going to murder people. Like, shame on the security company for employing someone like this, honestly. Like, there's some things, I am a notoriously bad parent online, right? Like, everybody talks shit about my parenting all the time. I can guarantee you no daycares are hiring me. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on? How did this guy get this job? I would be uncomfortable having him sweep floors too close to the general public. I'm just saying, like, that is a liability.
Yeah, he's definitely wound a little tight, especially with that bowl haircut. I mean, that's screaming, help me.
Mr. MG is coming in with the empathy. Thank you very much for your kindness. He's saying Robert was duped by chance. He thinks that I need to set him straight and present him with the facts. He doesn't know the person you are. Show him that Cyraxx is the real monster. I feel like they're kind of the same. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I feel like they're kind of the same. I mean, who says this shit? He's saying, can't you see this guy is acting? Maybe he's acting. I don't know. I feel like maybe we do need to have a conversation with Robert. I mean, it's just he threatened to sick every pedophile in the world on my minor children. I mean, who the fuck thinks of that? Like, who even thinks of that?
And I'll throw this out to Jesus, your Christ. Yeah, I'll kiss him for $1 million, dude. Fuck yeah. Sorry, mouth was $1.
Yeah, I know, but whatever you get from that kiss is probably going to last you longer than the $1 million does. Just think about that.
Dental dams.
Okay.
We have dropped a link. CIA Hole dropped a epic bomb on us that we might have a guest appearance.
No, I don't know who dropped that link, but that is unacceptable.
I'm sorry.
If Cyraxx clicks that link, we'll never get rid of him. He will ruin the stream. It'll get taken down forever, and no one will know what insane people he is preying upon. So we can't allow that to happen. And nobody.
We all know you're scared of Cyraxx, Kate. I
mean, terrified. God damn it, William Gloryhole! Why did you just drop the link again? You're dropping the link 1 million times here. What are you doing? Stop it!
Don't blame the new guy.
Yeah, I think the bot's having seizures. Maybe it could be the bot problem. That's who timed out someone earlier.
Fucking Gloryhole.
Yeah, fucking Gloryhole.
Fucking new guys. F&G. Fucking new guy.
Fucking new guy. Goddamn Ryan.
I'm not sure. I'm sure you heard Kate. OPT lawyer passed away this morning. We gave a shout out. Yeah, we gave a shout out to Schrodinger and to Marvel Girl earlier when you were rushing home. So it's a rough day for them. What did someone pop? What? Who's Toxic Angel? Do we know who that is?
I don't know who that is. I will let him up though.
Okay.
Hey, Toxic Angel, how are you?
Sorry.
How are you, Toxic Angel?
Oh, I was muted. I just wanted to tell Cyraxx, the clock is ticking, motherfucker. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Oh, okay.
Is this Robert?
No, it's Toxic Angel. He's just fucking meth spurging. Bye.
Oh.
Okay, then. Thank you for that.
This guy does look like a serial killer.
I mean, there's something inherently unbalanced about him. I just cannot believe. I cannot believe that he feels that it is appropriate. Like, I have to stress, Mr. Gloryhole.
Yes.
Sorry. Do you have any of his older videos where he goes on about his hatred for women? Maybe that'll put things into perspective a little bit more. If you don't,
I do. Yeah, I do. I thought
Ryan
those were
Novak?
equally interesting. Just also, Cyraxx can't get on panel.
Why?
Nobody cares. I don't know. He
Why
said he's
can't he?
trying.
We sent the link. I mean, we didn't mean to, but I mean, you fucking sent it out 18 times.
I know, but
Cyraxx, what's wrong, buddy?
He's afraid. He's just lying.
Yeah, I mean, he is. Yeah, he's
just
weak.
lying.
He's not trying.
Damn liars.
Devil King says Masshole report needs to get doxxed. I've been doxxed 1 million times. Like, every piece of my personal information has already been put out online. Like, try again. So.
I'm about to say, have you not seen the audit outside of her house, you moron?
Right. I've had people show up to my place of employment. It's not a good idea to show up to my place of employment because it's private property and we'll just trespass you. But, So Robert has all these connections and he's still just a security guard. Yeah, he is. He is just a security guard for now. Yeah. Does he have a channel? He does not have a channel, Otis. What he has is a TikTok which is the platform that is generally reserved for teenage girls, furries, and pedophiles. So you can decide which one of those he most likely is.
So Ryan, what say you, buddy? Ryan? Okay, we lost Ryan.
Bye, Ryan. What do we got here? We got more videos.
Correction.
More videos.
This will be the final vote, I hope. Here's the deal. I just mentioned that this is why you don't fuck. I'm the prime example why you don't fuck with people's hearts. You see, I wasn't always like this. I didn't have anger and resentment. I didn't have mistrust. Okay? I didn't despise women. Okay? I didn't didn't agree with the idea that, men hit women, because now I see that not all women are innocent, and, I wouldn't agree with hitting women, but I understand why the thought exists now.
Oh my God.
Because women, you're not easy to be around. You do some fucked up shit. Okay? You do some pretty messed up crap. To the point that I can see why people get tempted to hit their women. I wouldn't say do it. But of course there's also men out there that are scum. And they would do it, and women don't deserve it. My mother was one of them. I was different. I was a hopeless romantic. I was kind, I was loyal, okay? I was supportive. I didn't have this anger inside that consumes me. I didn't have this paranoia of distrust. I can't even take anyone at face value, at faith value anymore. You see, when darkness creeps into your soul, it changes you. Changes your mind frame. When your mind breaks and cracks, you become something evil. Okay? It takes to destroy that darkness is love, compassion, understanding, kindness. It's like dealing with a wounded animal who's been abused by his owners. It will take time, love, compassion, understanding to cure that and put away the darkness.
Is that a diddly-do?
And become itself again, where the light exists. And the one thing that is right now my light is my daughter, and that is being kept from me. And I'm fighting like hell.
Why.
I mean, I'm making headway, but I'm fighting like hell, and that's the only light I have left in this world. I'm the prime example.
Did you catch that in the background? That was Trish playing her ocarina.
Yeah.
Ocarina. I thought Cyrax was in the house.
No.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
she's got one too.
This is like, so I just want to point out that video that we just watched, that is like way before Cyrax, way before he knew who William Gloryhole was, way before he decided that he wanted me to die. Like, this is just how this man, this is his constant state of being. He's like, I understand why women get hit. I despise women. Like, just the purest incel rage you've ever seen. And he pontificates with this. Like he's some sort of incel prophet. Yeah. I mean, he's crying about not being able to see his daughter in the same breath that he's saying that he understands why men hit women. So that's going to really go over well in family court. Like, just say less, Robert. Say less.
Final video of the day. Here's the deal. Women of the world, I need you to understand something. I'm the prime example why you want to give in to your man. Give him love, marriage, kids, and family.
Oh, it's here.
Okay. When he wants it, when he shows you time and attention,
he's
when he appreciates you, when he makes the effort to be with you. Yeah, he's not perfect. No man ever is.
Hold on, Cyrax. Keep your pants up.
But love him for his flaws. Alright, or don't love him at all. And the reason why I'm the prime example, why? Okay. You see, because I have dealt with every form of bad type of woman there is. Women who abuse me. I had one woman who really cut my arm for waking her up to get her to have breakfast in the morning. I made her breakfast in bed, and she attacked me.
Hey, William, can you pause it for
Abused
me?
me. She.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
Pat, can you put the overlay up? All right, so we have a special guest backstage, the Goblin of Akron.
Hey, Cyrax.
Hey, buddy,
I love doing it. Cyrax.
go ahead. Go ahead. Keep laughing, you dumb motherfucker. See if I don't knock your goddamn teeth down your throat, Kate. Whatever
You
you're
can't
doing,
even
you need to
drive.
knock it.
Much like Robert, you can't drive. When your new brother-in-law loses his job, Cyrax, are you going to sell more art? Like, how are you going to support them?
Hey, Kate, why don't you shut your dumb cunt mouth, you little deadbeat bitch?
Oh, sorry, Cyrax. You're just screaming into the void, Cyrax. You are preying upon a vulnerable trans girl who has had a terrible, tragic home life due to no fault of her own. And here you are, you little pedo goblin, swooping in to take advantage of these very, very clearly mentally deficient individuals.
Come on, bitch. Hey, Kate, why don't you show the...
Keep going,
No.
Cyrax.
No, in all fairness, Kate, when I told Cyrax you used to be a man, that didn't bother him back then either. So I will give him credit for that.
Come on,
What's
bitch.
changed now?
Stop fucking mute me and let me speak, you dumb bitch.
You're not
Why don't you
allowed to.
fucking admit that...
Why do you keep muting yourself, Cyrax?
Yeah, Cyrax, why do you keep muting yourself?
Why don't you admit that you tricked me, bitch?
You're muted. You muted yourself.
Something's wrong with your mic, Cyrax. It might be your breath.
I think it's a self-muting audio level thing. It's hitting them.
You
Flipping out.
fucking tricked me. Why don't you admit it? Why don't you knock this off and admit it, you dumb bitch?
Hey,
So,
Cyrax.
actually, can I address that
Cyrax.
real quick? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Cyrax, listen.
me-
If someone pretends to be a 14-year-old girl, you don't have to send them your penis. That's the whole point, is that most of the time people don't send 14-year-olds their penis. But you do because you're a pedophile.
You bitch! You tricked me! You need to stop going after my girl and her family. Otherwise, I'm coming there to beat your ass.
Okay,
Hold on,
do it.
You
Chance,
tricked
hold
me,
on.
bitch!
Chance,
Tell
let
the
me-
truth!
Chance, let me ask you a question. Chance, stop. Chance, breathe, buddy. I have a question for you. I'm going to agree with you. Kate did trick you, but why did you send your dick to a 14-year-old girl?
I guarantee you didn't hear that.
Motherfuckers harassing me! Harassing my girl's family!
You're on our
You need to knock it off before someone ends up dead!
Okay.
You need to knock it off! Let it go! You tricked me! Let it go, bitch!
You're a pedophile.
Let
You're
it
a pedophile.
go! Let it go! Let it go, bitch!
Pedophile.
Pedophile. Hey, does everyone want to take a turn saying pedophile? Pedophile.
Pedophile.
Pedophile. Pedophile.
Pedophile.
Shut your mouth before I
Pedophile.
shut it for you, you dumb bitch! You tricked me and you know it! I am not a pedophile! That's you!
Oh, you're a
You
herbophile.
tricked me!
Yeah, you're a
So
pedophile.
shut the fuck up and leave my girl's family alone. Otherwise, next time you do it, I'm coming after you.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
Are you gonna
Leave
take a
them
bus?
alone or you're next, bitch.
Are you going to take
Sorry.
a bus?
Straight up.
Hold on, sorry.
Leave them the fuck alone or I'll put a bullet in your goddamn head. I'm tired of you doing this. I'm tired of you harassing me. I'm tired of what you do to me. I ain't do shit.
You did.
I
You
ain't
said
do shit.
You did.
That was-
You did. You sent pictures of your penis to what you believed was a 14-year-old girl. You've been doing that since at least 2014. There are multiple teenagers that have come forward and said they've received lewd materials from you. That is the exact opposite of not doing anything. That is doing a pretty big something.
Your daughter's a druggie, you dumb cunt. Take care of your daughter and stop being...
Yeah. Oh, I have somebody here that wants to talk to you.
You're muted, Toxic Angel.
And your father's a child rapist, Cyrax.
Oh, he left. He rage quit.
He ran from you.
Rage quit.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That's shitty to talk about your family the way he does. I want to say something. When I was kind of trolling him too. I told him, like, let me record you and I pretending that we're gonna like do something with Kate and the snakes, right? And we're doing this role playing, and when I said, "What do you want to do?" He wants to hurt her kids, and he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, we are joking, right?" And I'll try to find that part of the recording because I'm like, "We are joking. She's a good person, dude. If she believes you're a pedo, Cyraxx, like, she's just doing what she thinks is right. No, they need to die. They're the spawn of Hitler." This fucking kid really believes that shit.
He legitimately wants to kill my children, which is really sick. Luckily, Cyraxx will never procreate, thank God. Because I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. Cyraxx, we win again. Masshole always wins. Cyraxx, Masshole always wins.
Why do you leave, Cyraxx? I had questions. William had questions. Toxic had questions.
He's afraid of whatever's on that hard drive.
That hard drive does have him shook. I will say that.
I will say he does have a liking for some chat with men just as much as women, Cyraxx. What's that about?
What's wrong with that?
Well, because he's always calling everybody the F word, the 3-letter F word.
Well, I mean, that's clearly some self-loathing there. I think honestly, I wish that he would bang dudes that were over 18. That would be fantastic, actually. But you know, he won't do that. Do we have the video of the hard drive thing? I feel like if people saw how he reacted to the idea of people having access to his hard drive, we would understand how incredibly guilty he really is of.
Are you talking about the one where he was offering to pay? Because I did find that one yesterday.
If you have it, play it. How long is it?
The one he told Saren to pay the $100.
Yeah. Let me go find it. It'll take me a couple minutes to go find that video.
I bet you Cyraxx is unhiding one of his channels right now to go off on us.
Oh, you guaranteed.
We win.
It was a clip.
Yeah, so the long and short of it is Cyraxx came to believe that his hard drive had been the contents of his hard drive had been downloaded by his trolls who had hacked his Chromebook. This is what he believed. He panicked and made a public statement essentially saying, and I'm not paraphrasing that much, but there's a hard drive out there. It may or may not be mine. And you guys need to stop doing this because I will go to jail for 10 years. Right? What the fuck is on that hard drive?
And very specific 10 years too. It's just, you don't make that
up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was trying to highlight the... Oh, yeah. Wilson, thank you again. Cuntbag always wins.
Yeah, Cuntbag always wins. Take that, Cyraxx. You lose. You lose. And now he's hooking up with these people. I can only imagine what kind of dynamic duo Robert and Cyraxx would make together. Like, this is crazy. And I really want to know when Robert loses his job, because like, what do we have 783 people watching right now, Cyraxx. 792. My bad. It's climbing, bitch. So
we were over 800 at one point before we got here. I'm just wondering,
Cyraxx, what were to happen if we told the nearly 800 people in here, you should call that security company and you should let them know what Robert's doing on the clock? If he hasn't lost his job already, do you think he's going to keep it for much longer after that? Because this fucking blathering psychopath is out here talking about beating up women and killing children while he's on the clock. Are you going to come to Massachusetts and are you going to support him, Cyraxx? Because you can't even support yourself. You're fighting out of your white class. Stop it, you little pedo.
I found that video. Can I post a link, Kate?
Yeah.
Dog Detective's here. Dog Detective, how are you?
Hello.
Holy shit, the money's rolling in tonight, guys. Thank you so much for rebuilding Kate's backyard.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Full disclosure, that wasn't my picture.
Shut up!
I feel like everybody knew that, but I just want to say, like, honestly, I didn't even lose power in the storms. It was really good. What happened to me? I already emailed and called his work today and sent links. Ryan Novak says, I got a bunch of stories about Alliance security. I may be interested in hearing that because I'm really curious how the fuck they thought it was a good idea to hire this guy. Like, what is security guards have to carry some sort of like billy club or something, right? No,
not really.
It wouldn't
be a normal guard.
Private chat.
I mean, they hired fucking Bucket Boy.
I would trust Bucket Boy more than Robert.
Oh yes, I would too. Bucket Boy would just get high all day long.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, guys. I put that in private chat because it didn't go into the
Yeah, I got
YouTube
it pulled
chat.
up here.
Yeah. Thanks, Pat.
Do I play from the beginning?
Do it up.
That's just a clip that somebody clipped. It's Cyrax's original video, so long-winded as usual, I'm sure.
What's up, everyone? I do have something that I would like to speak about here. And I know a lot of people aren't going to be happy about it, but this is something that I need to do for myself and my future. Now, to the guy that, has my C drive, like, if you're doing this to get me from live to, if this is your way of basically saying, hey, you need to fucking quit live streaming or I'm going to release this stuff, well, guess what? You got what you want. I'm leaving. Okay? I'm not going to be live streaming anymore. Like, if this is what you want, is this your goal? Is to get me to stop fucking live streaming? Is that why you're doing all this? To get me to stop live streaming? Is that it? If so, that's okay because I'm leaving the live stream shit anyway.
I'm leaving on the jet plane.
Well, let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, Meat Flower. Let me ask you something. What do I have to do? Like, what do you want me to do in order for you to knock this shit off? Like, what do you want me to do to knock this shit off? Like, what do I have to do to get you to quit this crap? It's stupid, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? Leave YouTube? Like, what do you want me to do? Here's the thing, bro. There is no pedo shit on there, first off. But let me ask you something. Here's the thing, bro. I don't have $100, but I will make you this one deal. I will make you a deal. I will cut you a deal, bro. I stopped live streaming for good. I don't live stream anymore. And you cut this bullshit out.
No.
How about this? How about this, man? I quit live streaming and you knock the bullshit off. All right, you know what, Rick? Go ahead. You know what, Carrie? Go ahead and do it.
Have you guys ever seen him pay so much attention to his comments?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I mean. Like he's freaking
All right,
out over his
I'll
hard
tell you
drive.
what.
Basic psychology.
Hang on, Carrie. All right, let's hear the deal, man. Because I'm stopping live streaming anyway, so what's the deal? Let's hear it.
Pushed it up to 1,500 in the comments. But if reckon Carrie's gonna pay for it, then she,
Let's hear it. Let's hear what you have to say.
Yeah, he's trying to make deals to
And
get
by
out
the
of
way,
his hard
yes,
drive.
guys,
thing.
I am quitting live streaming, just so you guys know. Just fucking say it, dude. Spit it out already. Let's fucking hear it. Stop wasting time.
We have some.
what I
hold
asked
on.
for was fellatio.
Pause that for a minute because this is unconfirmed, but we're hearing in Discord servers that Robert, the security guard, may now be Robert, the former security guard. And I, for one, will be shocked if they let him go because, I mean, his behavior on the job is totally appropriate and totally,
In uniform,
professional.
no less.
Yeah. Right. I think it was a great reflection on the company that hired him, who doesn't want a security guard that threatens to sick all of the pedophiles in the world on 2 children he's never met. Like, sounds
Hey,
good.
do you think they already kept him in the dark anyway, though?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hired him, would you put him around anybody? Wouldn't that be like a nighttime shift?
Yeah, I don't think I would advertise him to the general public.
I know.
You know.
Oh my God.
He definitely did work night shift. He worked 11 to 7.
Yeah.
Eat poo, Cyrax. Stay offline forever. Well put. Alive and well in Israel.
Yeah, no, I like, honestly, I like my cows. I like to watch, interesting people on the internet. If Cyrax and Robert want to just go ahead and stop making content forever, like, that would be okay.
I'd be very sad if Cyrax quit.
Okay. Yeah.
I like Cyrax content. His guitar playing is second to none.
Quit?
This is his longest quit.
Yeah. It's been 24 hours. I mean,
I think it's been more like 2 or 3 days.
I thought he did a stream yesterday.
No.
That he quit. Okay. Chat for music is Marty connecting to Tyree Sneed. You have Sneed haters community. We've always had Sneed community haters.
Yeah. We've gone over Tyree Sneed.
Yeah, he's old news.
No, he's not. He's fantastic. I've been wanting to do a stream on him and his love story with Jenny from the block, Wolfpack Jenny. Oh, it's a beautiful love story they got going on. Hello to all the Sneediacs out there. Yeah.
Kate, check your DMs on Discord, please.
I fucking can't right now.
Oh, there's an email for you from a certain company.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking do it then. Did this come? Who got the email? They didn't send it to us, did they?
No, it was it was sent to us in private.
Oh, so we can't show it.
No,
It's been redacted.
Oh, it's been redacted.
It's just further confirmation, though. It just looks better on paper.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Yeah. That's looking like he got fucking fired. Oh, man.
Nice.
Robert, you dumb son of a bitch. Look at that.
Congratulations.
It says, thank you for contacting us. We are aware of the situation and are working with TikTok and local authorities regarding the matter and have taken appropriate action. The actions of this individual do not represent who we are as a company. All right. Yeah. Robert, you fucking idiot. You lost your job over this shit. You lost your job over Cyraxx, over the little pedo goblin. How does that make you feel? Cyraxx, will you be coming to Massachusetts to support your beloved brother-in-law in his time of need? That's what I want to know.
Dirty Gruesome, thank you with $20, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Rick Crude, the Mecca of manhood. He wrestled with little boys. I'd like to see that video. If you could send it to me, I would be very interested in that.
I don't know. I seen a picture of Rick this week with teeth, and he's looking pretty hot. I mean, he looks better with teeth, I'll say that.
Yeah.
If he just changed the oil in his hair now, he'd be good to go.
Wow. I mean, it's probably better for everyone that Robert not have any sort of authority over anything. So,
yeah, I mean, he was trying to get his gun license too, and he said all he's got to do is get 3 cleared medical background checks from his institutionalized visits, then he would get his gun card. It's like, no, he doesn't need one.
Yeah, he's definitely someone who red laws or red flag laws were invented for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's what lobotomies were invented for.
And watch list.
Yeah, I mean, what will them all do without him? I don't know. It kind of sucks losing your job, though.
It does.
That was bound to happen. Like, that was just bound to happen.
Well, it's never good to put videos out angry at people on your job.
Well, just do it after your shift is over, or
right
before your shift begins.
And not in
uniform.
Yeah, or in the corporate office.
I am William Gloryhole. Shit.
V. Lewis. So we're not going to touch on this too much unless Kate wants to, but she was not ostracized. She ostracized herself. Kate
No, I
simply
mean,
put the facts out.
I would say that she was kind of ostracized. Like, people turned pretty quickly once they saw everything. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, trust me, putting that out wasn't necessarily the most pleasant thing because it's like literally almost cannibalizing your own base, right? Like a lot of people that watch us also watched Virgo. They were pretty
Yep.
pissed off when we started with this, which is like fine. Like, I don't know. Unfortunately, the facts of a situation don't really take sides, right? So yeah, she took the money and she ran. She's gone. I saw in one comment, one person said that they got a refund. They said that their donation was modest. They did not specify what modest meant to them. I saw somebody else had requested a refund for $300 that they gave that they really didn't have. Then they said that they had not received a response from her whatsoever. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and like we were talking about during the stream that night, and also on the call, it was the people who gave their last $20 to support this person are the ones that were really victimized. If you have $3,000-$4,000 to give somebody, it's a lot of money for all of us, but you're not going to be hurt as much as someone who has their last $20 and given it for a fundraiser.
Yeah, the whole thing was GoFund did not refund me and said our claims were not considered. That's unfortunate.
Wow.
You don't think that Robert would be that threatening with a gun? I feel like Robert with a gun would be a terrible fucking idea.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a good idea. This guy's especially because, like, I would challenge Robert to show me where I threatened his sister once. It simply did not happen. Did not happen privately. Did not happen publicly. Did not happen at all. I've never threatened his sister. Never said one word to or even about his sister until like right now. And I have nothing but empathy for her because I think that she has had a very funny person. So she's had a very unfortunate life from anything that you can see that the family has publicly put out there. Like I don't think it's a good thing she got wrapped up with Cyrax. He is nothing but problems. But I mean, clearly her own brother is nothing but problems as well. Like, yeah.
Fucking Pat. Where'd Pat go? Fucking guy.
Yeah. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And I mean, he's really taken up for a pedophile. Like that's like find another hill to die on. Like you're making all these threats out here saying horrible things, on behalf of a pedophile. Why are you doing that?
Well, I've always wanted to have a conversation with Chance when he's not just screaming. And like, I'll concede, yes, you did trick him, Kate, to thinking you were a 14-year-old girl. So why did he send a dick pic?
He can't answer that. He doesn't want to answer that because he is a
Right.
pedophile. And
No,
I can
absolutely.
say that I can say that with full certainty because of all the other people that have come out from, almost 10 years before I even knew who Cyrax was. And he was sending his dick to 15, 14, 16-year-old girls 10 years ago.
Well, yeah. Well, not only that night you and I had him on Marty's stream where he was kind of on gummies or something, kind of calm. He admitted that week alone he had sent his dick pic to 4 or 5 other little underage girls.
Yeah.
Hey, Kate, can we get the link to Chance again? It sounds like he's actually got actual tears coming out of his eyes, and he wants to throw in the towel and surrender.
He's surrendering? Okay. Here's the link.
No, don't. No, he's not allowed.
Thanks, Mike. Check's in the mail. Yeah, just be quick on the overlay.
I'm not good with that. Hold on. Let me practice here real quick. Where is the overlay? Okay, we'll do that.
I'll do the overlay.
Okay.
I'm good like that. I can do it quick.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. I'm quick on the trigger.
Fucking Billy Tibbetts is the first face I see on that thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly, now that it's come to fruition, I kind of figured, because, full disclosure, I called Robert's job last night. I ended up speaking to the dispatch, but at first I just wanted to talk to Robert to be like, don't fucking threaten my kids. Like, don't do that, because, I don't like that. But I got the dispatch instead. So, I mean, I kind of figured something was going to happen. Hello, Uncle Artie.
Artie, you're muted,
Hey,
brother.
how
There
you
you go.
doing? I'm Uncle Artie.
Hey, Artie.
I gotta say, Cyraxx, oh my God, he sounds like the poster boy for NAMBLA, National Association of Man-Boy Love Association.
There's
Oh,
a lot of
God.
associations. Yeah, he is.
Nice to see you, Uncle Artie.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. Having fun, man.
Same here.
I just found your content last night. It's great, bro.
I'm working on a video for old Glenda the Gut. Hopefully
Yeah.
I'll be posting it soon.
We love
Oh, I got a
fun, Sarah here.
Oh, I got a copyright strike from SVG News. I got to find out from whoever you want to call it, Schrodinger's cat, how he beat that, because I mirrored it from his channel.
I can help you with that too.
Oh, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, you can use my personal information so you don't have to dox yourself. I let most people do that. Craig Smith wants to know, would I ever have done a video on EDP? Yeah, I probably would have, but that was a little bit outside of my sphere of existence on the internet. Like, so, by the time that news broke, I was like, had nothing to do with it. But yeah, I probably would have.
So, William, is Cyraxx coming back, or do we know what's going on?
Yeah, it's supposedly he's trying to get in again.
Is Sally like throttling down the internet now or something? She can't even handle it anymore.
Yeah, I think his provider's having huge issues in that area.
Oh, okay.
Or I'm hacking them, depending on which version you want. Or Toxic is too, since we are the same.
You are the same person, yeah. It's so weird that you're able to throw your voice the way that you do.
It's a good talent.
It is.
Yeah.
To be fair, your slow voice, the one that you had an effect on it, didn't you, on some of your videos?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It did sound kind of like me, so it played into it quite well.
You said that I can hear that now.
When I slowed my voice down for one of the replies I did to Cyraxx, I was like, whoa, I do sound kind of like William Royal.
Navin Johnson is hacking him. That's possible. He is a notorious hacker, that Navin Johnson.
Well, with Chris Hansen's attention, he might catch Anonymous Gene.
Yeah, I wonder if Chris Hansen is going to remember the name. He called out Chance on a cameo, but you could almost hear that he was kind of salivating at the idea of getting Chance on his show.
Well, I'm working on that. It's just that my Hawaii bank account has come to an end, hence why I'm not joined on your channel anymore, is because I'm out in the mountains. I got to go get a bank account to figure some more stuff out, but we'll be having some future with Chris Hansen.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Chance. I don't know if he's given up or jumped out his second floor window.
Yeah, I hope he hasn't jumped out of any windows. Not a good thing to do. We don't want anyone hurt here. But Cyraxx, I will at any time accept your unconditional surrender. Stay the fuck off the internet. Stop victimizing teenage girls, children, or emotionally vulnerable trans women. If you stop victimizing people, we're good. Just means you have to stay off the internet forever, because when you're on the internet, you cannot help yourself. You are sick. You are a sick
Can I
person.
add to that, Kate?
Yes.
Chance, you're never going to be able to get on a Wi-Fi network at your house or anybody there without being completely exposed. So it's probably good you get rid of the Wi-Fi too.
Yeah.
If you got hacked, there's other people's stuff on there as well as just yours, buddy.
Yeah, I would just smash your router.
I hope Sally took the marker away from him tonight. That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one needs lines on their necks.
Cyraxx is readying the stylus. Yeah.
Good one.
By the way, Dust Smoke and Hippies does really great edits. Have you guys seen his work?
Recently, I've seen some of his stuff.
Oh, I love Dust Smoking Hippies.
Yeah.
One of my favorite channels of all time.
Hey, I'm going to switch computers real quick.
All right, buddy.
I mean, to be honest, the two edits that I made last night is kind of really inspired what he did with Cyrax verse and the cops. I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. And so I just kind of stepped up my game a little bit with the trolling, and So
well, that
I
night
really
when he
like-
called,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead. No, that night he called 911 was freaking hilarious. I felt bad for the dispatcher.
I watched
Oh
that
yeah.
that
On
Dust
Marty's?
Smoking Hippies Police
Yeah.
Voices Cyraxx one like 3 times, and I busted a gut through the whole thing all 3 times.
Well, and then when Marty played got the police report, or someone got the police report and it said he's a 43.
That was great.
That was
Cyraxx,
awesome.
wherever you are, Cyraxx, I would highly suggest just surrender now. Run back and tell Robert that you're sorry for preying on his sister, that you're sorry for telling him so many lies about people and their intentions towards his sister, who we really just want to protect from you because you're a dangerous sexual deviant. Tell Robert to take his meds and chill the fuck out, and we're good here. We're good here. We can move on. I would love to move on.
And then tell him it's his fault for losing his job.
It is entirely his own fault. Even though I do feel, a little bad, I guess. I don't know. Like, what was I supposed to do? As soon as I heard, like, someone's literally like, "Oh, this Robert guy is threatening Kate's kids." Like, hell no. I'm done with people doing that. And like, had I had a cell phone number, I probably would have called him up on his cell phone, but I didn't. I had a fucking work number, so I called him up at his fucking work, and fuck you. Don't do that on the job. Never mind.
So
I don't feel bad.
That brings up a question for me. Who the hell found Robert? I mean, especially on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know who found him on TikTok. Once he became... That's a great question. I don't know who found him on TikTok. It was just once his name got out there, I think because we were talking about his mother. And people just started going, hey, here's the brother, here's this. And
It's just amazing how this stuff, it develops a life of its own.
It did. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it.
Well, they're fascinating people that overshare on the internet. This is a good lesson.
Yes.
Like, don't overshare on the internet, dude. People will find it. People will find it. I mean, I am genuinely concerned about this young lady's mental health and well-being, given that she's got Robert at home and her Sarah McLaughlin slaughtering mother, and then Cyraxx on the other end of things. It's just not a really good support system there.
No, odds aren't on her side.
I want Trisha's mom and Shelly to do a duet together.
No, I want Trisha's mom and Connie's mom to hang out.
That could be interesting also. Maybe he'll start
Oh, you know what, Dongulus? I don't think that Robert knows about the Masshole Report Goon Squad.
Oh yeah, they shot, didn't they?
I'm sorry, what was that? I was choking.
They shot Saucy, didn't they?
They did. They shot Fat and Saucy, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
No, yeah, it was awful.
Didn't you give the Goon Squad back to Marty?
What? No. I had some defectors. I had some defectors.
Oh, okay.
They stuck around for free rides in the C-130.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
They recently aided you in hacking Cyraxx back door.
Robert Fife.
Yeah, Robert says his name is Robert, and he's ashamed of his name. Don't be ashamed. Robert is a lovely name. It is.
It is.
It is. In other news, speaking of mentally deficient psychopaths, Furry Potato got arrested.
It's always a win. I know Jacob was very happy.
So this is what I want to say about Furry Potato. Like, Furry Potato is a fascist. She is an alt-right, racist hate mongerer. What she did, I've been kind of tracking this now, kind of putting the timelines together here. This time she went to a Korean church and harassed the shit out of them and a security guard until she finally had a little bit of a confrontation with the security guard and then pepper sprayed the guy in the face. She was arrested for battery. It ended up being a cite and release. She was let out. If you notice, Furry Potato always racially targets whatever group is in the news as being, the target of insurgents of hate crimes in the moment, right? So 9/11, she goes to mosques. She went to the synagogue right after they were, the Christchurch shooting. There are so many times when she targets racial, ethnic and religious groups that are already feeling like they are the target of hate crimes outside of furries' actions, right? She is capitalizing on people's fear and people's insecurity and other people's hatred. She is essentially a fucking Proud Boy.
And let's not forget to mention the security guard was probably about 80 years old. He was all of 5'3" and maybe 120, 130 pounds. Furry is 6 foot tall and what was it, 190?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's saying furry clout chasing sadism. So this goes beyond clout chasing. This is furry literally exploiting the fear of entire communities, right? So that she can get a reaction and hope for a lawsuit and some clicks and views. She is literally using racial intolerance and monetizing it.
Yeah, I mean, especially with all the Asian hate going on. I mean, there's been huge pushes towards that, especially in Los Angeles.
I mean, it's been all over the news. It's been all over the
Yeah.
news. I am telling you, Hitler? No, furry. At least Hitler killed Hitler. I just want to throw that out there. What has furry done?
Now, I will say this, and Jacob's taking credit for it. I'm not saying Jacob did do it or not. Earl, I didn't know about it. Actually, Earl, our favorite pedophile rapist, posted on his community page. The Wilshire Division detectives actually put out a flyer on 1 second here on one of the auditors and their tactics. And Jacob is saying that he's done this was based upon him doing his emails, his email blast, and everything. And they fucking used, this is why David liked it so much, because they used his picture on an LA flyer for one of the auditors. Basically, it says, Community Alert, First Amendment Audits, Los Angeles Police Department, official publication of Wilshire Community Relations Office. Wilshire Division is well aware of certain individuals targeting community members, businesses, and other religious communities. Their goal is to solicit a bad reaction while filming the incident. Wilshire detectives are monitoring activities with the assistance of the city attorney's office, the DA's office, hate crime unit, major crimes division, and even the FBI. The auditors will know how to push the limits without crossing the legal line of free speech. They will entice you to engage them, and the more they are confronted, the more they will annoy. Auditors will select a public facility and then film the entire encounter with staff and customers. If no confrontation or attempt to stop the film occurs, then the facility passes the audit. And then it has a little post-its, don't take the bait, we are aware of your concerns. So this goes to show that LAPD is taking this serious. It's just there's limitations of what they can do at this point.
It's actually a good flyer.
It is. I am surprised they used David's picture.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
And what's funny is David calls them egomaniacs for using his picture, but he's the one that pointed it out. So I will say this, David, you're the egomaniac.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's still walking on the earth as a free man.
He has court next month, I believe.
Is it next month? Okay.
Yeah, I think December is his trial. Thank you, Jeremy.
Yeah. Furry Potato, where are the tater tots? Tater tots don't even bother showing up here anymore. Like they can't rattle cages like they do with, like over here. We really don't give a shit with the opinions of people that follow Furry Potato around like some sort of infallible deity. She is literally a walking hate crime. I like too that like whenever so she she targets ethnic groups, right? Like she can't go to just like a church. She's like, I gotta go to a Korean church because people don't like the Asians right now. That's what CNN is telling me, right? So after she has pepper sprayed an Asian man in the face, as she is being carted out in cuffs, her fan base is going, that guy just committed a hate crime. Like, she's the one targeting the Asians, you dumb pieces of shit. Jesus Christ.
And not to mention the little Korean guy spoke zero English.
Yeah. It was awful. It was off the wall. It always is. It always is. It always is. She's not a good person. I'm sorry.
No.
Like, she doesn't do good things. She does bad things.
Uncle Artie, so what do you have to say, buddy? I see you're getting drunk a little high there, maybe.
Yeah. Pretty much just chilling.
He's everybody's favorite uncle.
Yeah, it looks like a banging mullet you have working there. Are you sporting a mullet?
Do you like it?
The mold is strong,
It's
brother.
so real.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just fucking deflated me, bro. Are you
It's
a part of
real.
our
I just shaved my head last night to make it longer.
Oh, okay. Are you part of our Discord, Uncle Artie?
I just joined it.
Okay. Definitely hit Kate up afterwards in Discord, and we'll get through that information you need.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you out with that. I not a fan of copyright strikes over here. You know, fair use is fair use is fair use.
Yeah, the ironic thing is that when Schrodinger's cat won his copyright strike claim against SVG News, he said, go ahead and mirror it. I went ahead and did it, and just today, SVG News, being the little biatch he is, hit me with a copyright strike. That ain't going to go over too well with Uncle Artie. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, Uncle Artie doesn't play that.
Nope.
KF Welsh is telling us a good message as to why you should not snort Drano. Thank you for that. I will not make that mistake more than 3 times.
I did a couple times to see what happened to me. Nothing.
Yeah. He's fine, guys. He's perfectly fine. He is. That Rob cat. Hey, he's getting fired and there's a mall hiring and he'll be named Rob Blart Karen Cop. I mean, he's beyond a Karen. I don't know how many Karens are out there threatening to hit people. My favorite one is when he's like, if I hit you with a car, I'm not going to jail. Like, bitch, you don't have a car. You can't hit anyone with a car. Sorry, Richard Cheese wants to know if I can talk about the New Hampshire trip yet. Not yet, but I am waiting on a decision. As soon as I hear what that decision was, then I can let loose all the salacious details. And it's pretty good. Some pretty good stuff that came out of there. Interesting.
So, speaking of copyright strikes, Kate, what are the odds of Glenn Serio making racist comments again, do you think?
Oh, he already has.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Let me see if I have.
He hadn't posted in over a week.
Well, let me see if I have this pulled up because we like poking the fun at Glenn. Glenn's belly was here earlier, Glenda the Gut or something.
I did see Glenn's belly Glenn's stomach was here. Shout out to Glenn's stomach, my favorite stomach in the world.
Yeah. So this is Glenn, and for those, well, first off, Kate did a 5-hour live stream on Glenn's racist tirade about a month ago, and just play this.
It was just him. It was just him being racist on loop. It wasn't even a live stream. It was just 5 hours of him shouting racial slurs on loop. He never did copyright strike that either. Fascinating.
Oh, I got a video coming for him after I'm done with this other one with his little highway shenanigans. Oh man, he's getting a new one tore in him.
Well, this one here, like I said, what are the odds? Like I said, Glenn could really be a racist, and he kind of proves it right here. I mean, I'll play this.
My end, God, what an idiot.
My nigga. Now, what would possess someone to...
Whoa, that was not right.
No.
Right. Like, he's got, like, racist Tourette's or something. He just blurts it out. Like...
Well, and he's going to come back and say we audited or we edited the video to make him say that. We did not. I don't want to play the whole video. The lady actually helped him earlier in the video and was very nice to Glenn. I'm trying to find this spot again. And she helped the guy, and he just, like I said, he I can't find the mark again. I apologize. But yeah, he's just a vile piece of shit. So Glenn, please strike us again, because we'll play this video again for you also for 5 hours. And we'll loop it over and over and over.
It was like no context to that whatsoever. He's like, oh
yeah,
this lady's leaving. I gotta throw out a racial slur before she goes. Like he cannot help himself.
No.
Unbelievable.
I mean, like I said, at least the cop approached him on the first tirade, and as wrong as it was,
no,
I'm talking about the parking lot.
No, there's no. You're not going to rationalize that. There's no.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not rationalizing. I am not rationalizing by any means. But what I'm saying is, this lady didn't even approach him. Didn't say nothing to him. Like I said, there was zero context. He's just a vile human.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me going back to that highway video he shot, a female cop was trying to shout at him, get off the phone. It's illegal to have your cell phone in your hand while you're driving. He's an idiot.
I mean, you're relatively new to us, Uncle Artie, and I appreciate that. We'll definitely do more with you. But yeah, we've done several videos of Glenn, and there's actually worse videos. There's a video of him outside of a clinic, completely berating two nurses for doing their job. There's the video of him and the black police officer where actually the news got involved. I mean, he's just a vile human. I mean, there's just no other way to put it.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I called up the Everett PD, asking them, hey, what about body cam footage? They didn't have body cameras, but they're rolling them out this year. So,
Yeah.
So much for proving Glenda wrong, even though we know he's wrong and a liar.
Well, a lot of the cops in that area they've had their fill of Glenn, and they're putting him in his place. And actually, at the beginning of this video, where he does the racist slur, the sergeant just completely dismisses him and says, no, I'm not taking your complaint. I was there. Your complaint's unfounded, and walks away from Glenn, and that triggers him. So, yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm being told that Cyrax wants to come on the panel, but not if Toxic Angel is here.
Oh, bring him on. Oh, bring him on. I'm not your accused
That's
with
what
him.
I was
I'm
going to
as
say.
stupid
I'll
as they
drop
come.
off so
but
he can come
man,
on. But
I've run circles
2
around
weeks,
him.
buddy. 2 weeks. Thanks for having me on. Okay.
Hey, thanks, Toxic.
Come on, Cyrax. Come on.
Uncle Artie, be nice. Actually, I'm going to drop you in the basement, Uncle Artie, for him to come up.
That's fine with me.
We don't want to scare him away. It's like when the light comes on, the cockroaches run.
Yeah, you can only have so many low IQ people on at a time.
Yeah, we like you though.
Okay, Cyrax, we've cleared it out just for you.
All the mean kids are gone, Cyrax, except for Kate and I.
All right, we're still here.
Oh,
My house, Cyrax.
Come on up. Where's Uncle Marty when you need him too? Council of the Corn. Is that fucking Mars?
Are you communicating right now?
I think that's Toxic, actually.
William.
Council of the Corn.
It is.
Yeah, I'm looking in the back here. Looks like he's
Okay.
got him the link, but we're not sure if he saw it or not.
Okay. Well, you might still be filling out job applications to support Robert.
Kate, do you have any updates on SLMO?
Nothing, actually. Very disappointing with that one. God damn it, Cyrax, sing Goodbye Horses. Cyrax, if you want to surrender, do it quickly, because I gotta go to bed. I have to work in the morning. I have to stay extra vigilant because Robert's probably gonna murder me and my whole bloodline. Like, come on.
You know what's funny is of all the people you fucked with, Kate, he is the one that you're like, I can see him killing Kate.
I mean, who doesn't want to murder me, really? It's a cool thing to
That's
do.
true.
Yeah.
Michael, buddy, have a good night. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the
Good night.
contributions.
You want to leave everybody with the mom talking about her son's chicken and rice dinner?
Yeah, that'd be great. Speaking of
like
racism.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it. It's up here. Yeah, here it is.
Okay. This is the only time I have ever said this because I'm a gourmet chef. But my son Robert, who has no cooking degree at all, just made the bomb diggity, nigga loving, motherfucking.
I ate like 10 plates.
And I ate like 12, and I still got leftovers, and he promised to cook every night for me as long as I eat and get healthy. So Robert,
And spend time with me. And play cards.
And play cards. And I will say this on loud, you can put it on Facebook, that was better than mine.
Well, she's special.
She's just like Cyrax. Like, why are you
She's
throwing the
something.
N-word out there, lady?
Yeah.
To Cyrax's future mother-in-law, everyone. Let's just play that one more time.
That's actually a wedding I would like to attend.
Oh, I'd love to be there.
I mean, unbelievable. I don't know. Cyrax, hurry up or I'm going to bed. Not kidding.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Chance. Last chance, Chance. I can't believe there's fucking 700 people still in here, and it's 11:30.
I know, I'm tired.
You've had a long day.
I have had a long day, yeah. No rest for the wicked.
A Marvel girl.
I've never heard. Yeah.
Valid point, Marvel girl. Valid point. All right.
Okay, then.
No new TikTok, so Robert's not raging. So.
No, that's too bad. All right,
Both of
well, let the record show that there is no truce between Masshole Report, Cyrax, and his new boyfriend, Robert, the former security guard. The war will continue indefinitely. Indefinitely. I'll come back. I've seen some, requests for some frauditor updates. I'll pull some records this week, guys. I got 2 more days to go. I'll pull some records for Sunday, so we'll do some arrests. That should be good.
Sounds like a plan.
Good night. Good night to everybody, especially Glenn's stomach. Yeah. Yeah. Sarah, good night. All right. Good night, guys. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you again sooner than later. All right. Bye.
Have a good night, everyone.